Hey fellas, let's get it. Let's see what we do, fella. Let's see what we do, fellas. I'm not. Let's see. All right, fellas. Turn that down, Lauren. That's funny, guys. Oh my gosh. All right, Bull Run. What's up? All right. Let's see what we do, guys. It's crazy, man. All right, because it doesn't open until 6 today, so um, let's see what we do, fellas. Huh? Yeah. We'll call. Shut the door and call. Whatever you're. Yeah. All right. Well, you need to. Well, charge it and just go. Kids, guys, kids. All right, fellas, let's see what we do today. Let's see what we do, guys. All right, let's make some lines here, man. Let's make those crazy lines here. Let's go to the 60 real quick. Look at all these lines that I made, man. So we do have a zone here. I'm gonna go ahead and start removing all this. There's just too much going on here. I got too much going on. Let's go back to the 15. I got too much going on here, guys. All right, give me 1 second, fellas. I gotta remove all this stuff first, guys, before I even start on anything. I think there is a section of removing all the lines, but all right, so I'm gonna leave this one here just in case. It seems like we might be heading down there at some point. Well, let's look at the daily though. All right, I'm looking at the daily. I want to see this. We have a zone here actually. So we have a zone here. Let's put a region here. From here to here, right? That's too much right there. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Right there and right there. All right, so we got that zone right there. And then that's the daily, guys. So I'm just going to go up. All right, so we have this zone right here that I want to concentrate on. I'm thinking if we do get below this 50 here on the 1 hour or on the 60 minute, if we go below this 50, um, and that 7 and the 21 does cross below it, the 50, guys, we could be going to the downside. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but let's see what happens, guys. MZTAZZYT, what's going on? Um, so right now I'm just going to make some lines, guys. I'm just going to make some lines, guys. I'm not doing anything fun today, but let's go down to the 15-minute, guys. Or actually, let's just go down to the 30 first. All right, so we do have a zone. We have on a higher time frame, we do have a big zone here. We got a fair value gap right here. It doesn't, I really don't care about that. Let's see. So we got that little zone there. We have another one, another zone right here. I'll mark that one right now. This zone right here. We got this one here. So if we do push up, we might see some resistance here. I don't know. I don't know yet, but um, see, check out SPY. I have 120 contracts, all 927 puts. Market open soon, right? Yeah, it opens at 6. So that's why I said let's chill till 6. I don't know. I might be on for it or not. I don't know. It just depends. I do have stuff I got to do around that time, but I'll see what happens. Let's check out SPY, guys. 120 contracts. You have 120 at 927 puts. All right, let's look at SPY or ES real quick. Let's look at ES. So I'm watching the daily here. We are coming up a resistance up here. What should I be trading? I've just started my funded evaluation account worth about 20K. Damn, brother. Gee, you must have some pretty good money, brother. Damn. All right. Well, let's look at it right quick. And I just do technical analysis, guys. I don't do news or anything like that. I'm just a technical analyst. Um, so what I'm seeing right now is we are seeing a what do you call it? A resistance coming up to this daily. Um, 927, 927. How many days is that from now? Let me look at my calendar real quick. That's next week, brother. You need to be careful with that one. Let's just take a look at it. We are coming up to a resistance on the daily. Now, if you're hold on, let me see streamwise. If you're looking at the MACDs here on the daily chart, we're looking at the MACDs right here. Um, we are coming up on the stochastics. I know y'all can't see it, but if you pay attention to the stochastics, I want to be able to see this. Um, I want to see lower volume here on the MACDs, and I want to see on the stochastics the yellow cross over the I think it's the 7 cross over the 14, I believe. It's at 91.18 and the blue line is at 82.53. If you have the settings on the stochastics at 7, 14, and 3, which like everybody does, and the MACD levels at 12, 26, and 9 on the MACD levels, which everybody uses. I don't know why, but I've changed all my settings as I said in my previous videos. All my settings are changed, but I use this one because everybody else does use it. Now, what I want to look for is the stochastics crossing over the blue line. So the 91.18 on the stochastics, if y'all do have the setting crossing over and going to the downside. I do want to see, uh, for later references, guys, I do want to see this coming back down to, let's say, back down to these levels somewhere around here, possibly, and then having another bounce up. Because if most of the time, usually when this comes back down to the signal line and we do get a bounce, that's usually it does come back down here, or it can just bounce off of here, guys. It usually represents that, usually a bounce. So we want to see this thing come up, come back down, bounce off that signal line, and then just continue on going back up, guys. I can't tell the future, guys, so I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing for now. Um, let's look at the daily again. This is ES, guys, so um 927, brother. I I would be cautious, but it's possible. It's always possible. Let's look at the 60 again. All right, so we are coming back down. Now, for your puts to actually work, I want to see on the 60 minute, I want to see this come farther down. It looks like we might be able to keep pushing up a little bit more. but I want to see the MACD levels on the 60 get below close to zero at least, and then stochastics uh, on its way down. That's what I want to see. If we do get a down movement, it looks like on this is on the 30 minute. If we do get this push, the MACD levels did cross over. Now I want to see a big spread between the MACDs and the signal line, and I want to see more volume on the downside in order for those puts to happen, guys. That's what I want to see. Let's see. Market opens. What should I be trading? So crisscross. Um, what should what should I be trading? I just started my funded evaluation account. I think that you should, honestly, it's really up to you. I don't say what you should be trading. I personally like to trade in. So my MACD settings for mine is not default. Mine's is different. I've changed my settings. I'm not going to disclose that, but the only reason why I use the 12, 26, and 9 is because everybody else uses them. AS and S. I'll get to those later on, guys. What advice do you have for someone getting started trading futures? Um, Start out with not trading your own account. I mean, I would say for someone starting futures, you should watch a whole ton of videos, YouTube videos, and hours and hours of it, and work on a sim account. And if you're doing evaluation accounts, you shouldn't be doing evaluation accounts until you're profitable on sim accounts. And you got to make it realistic, guys. Like if you have a prop firm, if you're using Top Step, Apex, my funded whatever, all these prop firms, you should be um you should be taking whatever funded account, like, so let's say for Apex you have I forgot what theirs are, but whatever drawdown that you have on there, let's say you have a drawdown of, $2,000. Now, take that $2,000, putting on a SIM account, and just change the setting for the SIM account for $2,000, and then try to uh, try to be profitable on it. If you're not profitable, do not spend your money on just doing prop firms, guys, because you're just going to blow it. Thanks for the follow, uh, Amiel Cross. Thanks for the follow. Sorry if I said the name wrong. But yes, guys. So yeah, just start out with simulated accounts and be realistic about it. Don't use a $50,000 account because you're that's just beating the purpose, guys. Um, Go to a sim account and whatever prop firm you're going to use. If you see something that is $49 and they give you a drawdown of $2,000, put that $2,000 into a sim account, change the settings, put it 2,000, and trade with that. If you can successfully be profitable uh, in a month with that account, then yes, go ahead and go get the um, a prop firm and try to pass it, because all you're going to be doing is just you're going to be blowing account. All they are doing is just making gamblers and not traders. If you're just going to do that, you just, I mean, you might as well just, if you're going to learn like that, then you might as well just says Chris Cross. Yeah, brother. It says looks kind of good at open. Bounce off the resistance at two to the downside. What is that? Give me 1 second. Aura, please shut that door. But either way, guys, I don't trade ES that much. Hey, what's up? What's up? I see you, brother. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna say Ramo. All right. What's up, brother? I don't trade open for Sundays, but since I'm not doing anything, I'm just gonna try it, man. But I don't really do this. And besides, the only reason why I got on is because it's possibility that I might not be on for these next couple of days, and I'm sorry for that, fellas. I am, but I really do need to get this car done, and I need most of the day to get it done because I only have this week to get it done, and then I have to be on my way back home. I'm 5 hours away from home, guys, and I can't wait to get back so that way I can get on my monitors and be able to, show y'all a whole lot more than just a little bit. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, low cap shills. Yeah, man. It's you wanna get rich, it'll just make one good trade, you'll be rich. Like if you started out with 20 bucks and you make $1, man, you're rich already. Okay, that's funny. Guys, y'all have to get that. Like, I know it's probably a joke. I know it's probably a joke, but you're not gonna get rich. Like, it's possible, but this is not a get rich kind of thing, guys. You gotta welcome, welcome. This is not a get rich quick, guys. It's really not. It's not a get rich scheme. This is more of be careful with your profits. If you looked at some of the past videos, like I had some people come in and they say, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And see, the thing is, I don't tell people how to trade or anything, but I do like to stay on the safe side, guys. So if I do get out early, there's a reason for it, Like I don't want to lose any profits. When you get to a point where, you just can't, you have to take that dollar or $2, then, just do it. I mean, the market is open every day. I mean, Monday through Friday, whenever it's not on holidays. And, market is open for like 250 something days out of the whole year, guys. And then you have next year, and the year after. But yeah, guys, um, I like to stay in profits and be good. And my main goal for that is at least trying to get $300 a day. Even $100 a day equals what a week equals what a month. You got to get these numbers in your head, guys, and you got to be realistic about it. If you're messing with a $2,000 account, your goal and your aim is to only make about 50 bucks a day, right? Or $20. Make $20 and then put it away, guys. Make $50, put it away, guys. This is not make $1,000, in your first day. You don't do that. So, thanks for the follow, Brock. Uh, thanks for the follow, Legacy Alfredo, or is it Alfredo Del Sol? Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it, fellas. I really appreciate the follows. Let's see what we do, guys. Yeah, like I said, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be here this whole week, possibly, but um, I will try to get on. I will try to get on, fellas. I will. And if I can, then I will, y'all would obviously see the notification, but most likely I won't because I have to finish a card this week and I'll be home probably next week. So let's just see what happens, fellas. But I want to see what happens at market opens at 6, guys. I want to see, and I will be trading MNQ, guys. I will be trading MNQs. So here we are. Um, As far as I'm looking at it right now, I am seeing the MACD levels at, let's see, the signal line is at 23.54. The MACD lines looks like they're at the same. So I don't know what's going on in the news or anything of that nature, news, politics. I don't pay attention to that, guys. That's not where I go to. I look at the data technicals. I look at TNS and all that good stuff and see what happens at that moment. And then I'll make my decisions based off of those. But give me 1 second, fellas. Let me see who's on. If any of my buddies are on, see if I can get them on, or my mentor, see if I can get my mentor on or something. All right, guys. All right. So let's start with the 60-minute right here. We have this zone right here. I do want to see a pullback. Let's see if we're looking at the. Let's go back to the daily, guys. Let's go back to the daily. Let me see. Okay, let's go to the daily and see what's going on here. All right, like I said, we have two zones here. Obviously, you have a support down here and, obviously a resistance up here, but intermediately you have, supports and resistance here as well. This is the daily. We are having this we are having this support level here now. As far as I'm seeing, as far as I'm watching this right now, I am seeing this support level here, and we do have the MACD levels, and we do have, or not the MACD level, we have the EMAs here. The 7 is the yellow, the 21 is the green, the 50 is the red. Now, this trend line is made by NinjaTrader, so you can actually get the same settings on NinjaTrader. But as far as I can see right now is if this MACD level stays at this level here, below on the negative side on the MACD levels, if it bounces off of this resistance right here and it stays here and we see a nice wick coming down, then I would go short, guys. I would go short at least till this level here. Let's see. Intermediately, what I'm seeing is this right here, right? We have this trend. I don't know why it does this, but let me unlock this real quick. Let me apply it. Okay, let me move this. This really should be like this, guys. It's all right. This really should be like this, guys. But it could also be like this. So I want to see it bounce off this trend line here. So the trend lines are basically for references only. So I want to see this thing come up. Either if it goes above this, what was it? It goes above that 19. I want to say 961.25 because I'm not reading all that. 961.20. If it goes above 961.25, then let it come back, let it come up, and then bounce off of this. Or otherwise, we can just come up and then bounce off of this resistance zones and come back down. So just watch out for that, guys. I don't know. I don't know the future. I'm not a guru, so I really can't say what's going to happen or what's not. But that's what I'm seeing as far as right as everything as I see right now. That's what I'm seeing right now. So um, let's look at lower time frames. Let's go to the 30-minute. Uh, all right. So I want to see if So this is a 30-minute, guys. So the stochastics are coming back down. It looks like we might come back down to this 50 on the 30-minute. We possibly might get a bounce off of that. Watch out for that on the 30-minute. Watch for this 7 to cross over the 21 and come back down. Watch for the MACD levels. Uh, see if, what up, Gunslinger? Watch to see if this 7 crosses, or this MACD level, MACD goes below this signal line and comes down below this zero. If it comes below this zero or even close to this zero and we get a good push down, then I would short this. So I would short it at least down to here, to this zone here. All right, let's go to even further. Let's go to the 10-minute, guys. All right, so on the 10-minute, look at this MACD level. And this is what I wanted to point out earlier today, or earlier. We have a trend line here. We do have a confirmation of these EMAs um, crossing over. Now, what I want to see is this 7 and the 21 go below this 50, and come back down to this zone and see if we can test the support level. Um, and we are looking at this MACDs. If you see the MACD and the signal, they did cross over. We do have volume down here on this histogram. And if it does come back up, I would like to see a bounce off this resistance and come back down. So as far as everything is going right now in the short term, I would think that in the long term, I'm looking for positions, for long positions, but in the shorter term, I'm looking for shorts to come back down to this 50. If you're watching the 30-minute, I wanted to come back down to this 50 at least on the 30-minute. So that's what I'm seeing as far as right now. Let's see, guys. Oh my gosh, battery's running low. What the? Already? Sorry, guys. kind of slinging this Warzone. Hey, man, brother, I can't get on Warzone, man. Not right now. I gotta wait till I get back home. That'll probably be next week. Next week, I'll get on Warzone. But guys, like I was saying, let's go down to the 5 minute, guys. Let's see what's going on the 5 minute. All right. So we have. So I did mark these zones here. We have this zone here. So we have this first zone here, and we have this next zone here. And let's see what we have here. If this, like I said before, if the MACD level still stays below the zero, uh, stays below this zero to the negative side, we will be going down. I want to see a continuation of the 7 and the 21 below the 50. And if we do come back up, it could either be a fake out or a breakout. So if it is a breakout, watch this next resistance zone here around this area here, and then we'll be probably heading up. It just really it depends on what happens, guys. Sorry, I can't talk. I have too much on my mind. It really depends on what happens with the action. So I'm just waiting till that 6 o'clock, baby. We gotta wait till that 6 o'clock, baby. 6 o'clock. All right, guys. Let's see what we do here. So yeah, I'm right now. I'm just looking at higher time frames. I want to see this thing come back down to this 50 at least, or we possibly can bounce off this 21 here because it has been. We had this huge bounce off of this. If you're looking at the sarcastics, guys, thanks for the follow, Ma. Uh, I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm just going to say Ma. Thanks for the follow. If we did have a bounce off of this, let's say we have a bounce off of this. Let's look at the daily chart real quick. Where was that bounce? So this is why I follow the sarcastics, guys. I follow the sarcastics because I want to be able to see where it's jumping off from. Let's look at the let's look at the 60 again. All right, guys. So yeah, I want to be able to see it either a bounce off this 21 or this 50. So if it goes below this 21, guys, I want to see it come back down to this 50 and possibly a jump back up and then possibly down. So as long as this thing is heading down continuously and there's no uh, you know, coming back up, then let's see what happens, guys. Let's see. What up? What up? I see you. I see you, mids. 887. Let's get it. Hey, man. It opens at 6 o'clock. Let's get it, baby. Opens at 6. Nah, it's open at 6, guys. It's open. It opens in like 20 some minutes or in 19 minutes or something. It opens at 6 o'clock, fellas. I'm just waiting, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till you're in Texas. Nice, nice. Well, welcome from Texas. Welcome. I'm in North Carolina, everyone. I'm in North Carolina. So I was born and raised here on the East Coast. It's a little spot over here at um, down in Atlantic Beach. If y'all know where Atlantic Beach is in North Carolina, that's the area where I'm from. So let's see what we do, fellas. I want to see some. You in New York? How much is my course? I don't have a course, brother. It's free. It's free right now. It's free. But if you want, look, listen, guys. Okay, so with that question being said, I could use a little bit. So like I said before, I do teach one-on-one coaching. If you do want to be profitable, but you will be profitable. And what I'm saying is, if you're by learning technical by learning technical analysis, you could definitely make money just off of just technicals, guys. I know people say that they don't work, but they do work, guys. If you change your settings, if you're using the 1226 and 9 and you're using settings, like everybody's is using, guys, you know, they I've changed my settings to the point where it's almost perfect, and it took me a whole year just to figure that out. So that's separate, guys. But like I said, if y'all want to learn, guys, y'all can email me here and just type in learn, and you can get one-on-one sessions, and you get those sessions. Let's say if it's Monday through Friday, you'll get them as soon as I get off at 11 o'clock with whoever's the first client. Y'all get the first seat. We'll do a Zoom call, and then we'll get on the real live markets. While you're on live markets, we'll get on live and I'll share my screen, and then I will show you, I will teach you technical analysis on how I do it. And this is part of a not, you can't just do it in one day, guys. You have to apply this every single day, guys. You'll have to apply this every single day. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Jonathan, I seen your videos, Jonathan. I seen your videos, brother. They're good stuff. You got good stuff, man. I seen your videos before. If it's really you, I've been doing it for 4 years. Jonathan Trebrizi. Sorry if I say your name wrong. I've seen your videos. Thanks for hopping in. That's cool. I like that. That's really good. Um, but yeah, guys. Oh, that's awesome, guys. We have Jonathan Tabrizi here. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but this is awesome, guys. Go check out his videos. He has pretty good live sessions as well, guys. But anyways, guys, let's so I don't do my stuff based off of these zones here, fellas. I look at everything. You want to look at the full story, guys. Like I go all the way up to the, how do you call it? The daily. I go up to the daily, guys, and then I work my way to the 60. I work my way to the 30. I did, brother. Hey, I this is amazing that you're in here. This is amazing. I like it. I like it. Thanks for joining, brother. Thanks for joining. I really like your content. Um, I'm trying my best to get to where you're at, and hopefully, I can I can collaborate with you and see if I could have you hop in. I do have a mentor that he does work at a firm. He's a good friend of mine, and sometimes I think I got him on here last week, I think, and he talks about he works at a firm. I'm not going to disclose where at, but I don't want to get him in trouble. But if you want to learn or if you want to know more about that, just let me know. And he has something going on that I can't really disclose on here, but it would be nice to have you as on a. It's not technically a team, but it's more of a opinions based kind of thing that's going on behind the scenes. Also have, if you do look up at John Crocker, guys, he is one of my good friends. Uh, is Crocker Capital LLC. He is based out of Florida. He's a good friend of mine. So me and him, we do talk. Uh, and and my mentor as well. They're all into something that's really good. But anyways, guys, I'm done with with that. But let's go with the 30-minute, guys. So I want to check on all these time frames, guys. I want to, so what I'm looking for on the time frames is I want to see what the technicals are doing. I want to see, the history. I want to see the MACD. We do have this spread, this opening here. Now, looking at this right now, and it's not, I know it's not 6 o'clock yet, the market hasn't opened yet, but looking at this is telling me that we do have a spacing between these, the MACD and the technicals. Now, if I see, this is the 15-minute chart, if I see the stochastics crossing over and heading up to the upside, I will want to see a bounce off of this signal and possibly heading a little higher and then coming back down. So that's how I'm reading minds, guys. And I look at all this stuff, guys. This is the 5 minute, same thing. If we stay below this five on the MACD levels, and like I said, everybody uses a different setting. I changed my settings for the MACDs. I'm not going to disclose those settings. I worked really hard for those. But if you're looking at the 12, 26, and 9, guys, yes, I trade MNQs. If you're looking at this 12, 26, and 9, everybody uses them. Okay, and I will give you something that I read, and I'll tell you this. Go to Wikipedia or just read on there on Wikipedia or one of them pages. Look up the MACD and read it carefully, and you'll find something on there, and you'll be like, "Oh crap." And then you'll change your settings. But then you're going to have to figure out those settings. So just read carefully on the MACDs, guys. Read it real careful. Pay attention to what it's saying, and then make your decision on what you're going to do. That's all I got to say about that. And same thing with the sarcastics, guys. Um, that's what I use. I use other indicators as well. I'm not going to disclose those, but that helped me figure out where this action is going based off of what institutions are, what they're doing, and based off the programs that they're doing it with, which is like, um, algorithms, AI, and whatnot. They have, they use special words that on Newsday, you'll see that it'll consolidate and then the news will say something, a word, and then it'll either jump up or come down. That's what I'm talking about, guys. And that's what I've been told from my mentor as well. So, um, yeah, that's basically it, fellas. So, I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens at 6 o'clock on futures and see what we see on the 1 minute, guys. Um, all right, I'll do a live trade for y'all guys. I know on my topic it did say let's chill till 6, and I just wanted to see what's going on, guys. I'll make a trade. I'll make a trade. I'll see what happens. I know it's very slow, guys, but during market opens, I guess I've never actually traded around 6, but I want to see what happens, fellas. I really do. Um, I will be trading MNQ. Let me put that down, guys. I will be trading MNQ. Let's do a text. Let's make it here. MNQ. MNQs. I will be trading MNQs today, fellas. Let's see. Can I make this bigger or no? Can I make it bigger? No, I guess not. All right, guys. Yeah, so I will be trading MNQs. I'll probably place one trade and see what happens. But as far as right now, I really don't know what's going to happen until the market opens. So I only do one. I only do one, brother. I'm not rich. I'm not rich, man. I'm broke. I'm broke, man. I'm not rich at all. But I am consistent though. Like whenever I say like am consistent, I'm saying, all right, whenever you're walking down, this is just, like just saying, this is not something that I do, but if you're walking down the street and you see $1 or $2 or $3, you know, you're, you know, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna pick it up, or you see a quarter, right? You're gonna pick it up and you put it in your pocket, and um, that's basically the markets, you go in there and you pick up that quarter, you pick up that dollar, you pick up that $2, $5. Like the only thing I can invest is just $2,000 a month. That's it. You want to pick up your $20, on a $20,000 um, account, on a live account. What platform is that? It's NinjaTrader. On a $2,000 account, guys, you want to be able to, your goal is to make a certain amount a week, right? So you want to be able to make $20 or $50 a day. Make that a goal. $20 here, $50, and just stop. Just stop, because if you keep on continue, you're liable to make more mistakes. Then you're just asking to lose money, guys. Make your cheddar in the beginning in the morning, so when the market is like really volatile, don't hold it. Don't hold it, please. Do not hold it. And just take your money and just call it a day. Now, once you start racking up that money, I know it's going to take a while. Who cares? Who cares? Let it take a year. Let it take, whatever. You're not going to get rich off of this stuff, guys, especially if you're starting out with like low money. And now you can start making a lot of money only if you're a gambler. Like, if you really know what you're doing, and you know that you can hold this and not let them liquidate your account, then or you have your drawdowns on prop firms and whatnot, guys, just take your money. I've seen a lot of traders where you see a lot of these traders. I'm pretty sure they get all their money from subscribers and stuff like that, but you know um I wouldn't trade, like I wouldn't go negative like that much, especially NQ. NQ is brutal. Nobody should be trading NQ unless you have some deep pockets, guys, or unless you have a prop firm and you're already deep in that prop firm where you have enough drawdown to where it doesn't really matter what time in the morning. I usually get on at Luigi. What's going on, brother? I see you. Um, so yeah, guys. I forgot what I was saying. IWM is paying good. Good, good. What's going on, Luigi? What's going on, brother? Yeah, so guys, I forgot what I was saying. I have ADD. Well, pretty sure I do. I haven't got diagnosed with it, but um I get lost in the sauce, guys. So yeah. So let's see what happens, fellas. We only got about 3 minutes. And let's see what happens. I really don't know what's gonna happen, so let's just watch that 1 minute. And what time do you start trading? I start my videos at 9:15 in the morning, guys. I start live on 9:15 in the morning. But I'm telling you right now that I probably won't be on this week or for at least a couple of days. Now, if I do get on, let's say tomorrow comes. If I do get on, I will probably just be on for about 30 minutes, guys, because I do have stuff I have to get done because I need to get back home. Um, so I can get back to my trading desk. Uh, I'm using a laptop right now, so it's not really, I can't really see that well with these little tiny, it's a small screen. But yeah, guys, I start trading at 9:15, but I can guarantee that I will be home by next week, guys, and I'll be on the markets every single day from that day on. There's just been little bumps and delays here. Um, Note that closing this page may disrupt your, okay. Yeah, there's just been delays on my stuff, and I have to get stuff done um, in order to be able to go back home. I'm 5 hours away from home, guys, so y'all have to bear with me. But like I said, guys, I do teach this stuff. It's only 30 bucks. Now, I will have a website where I will be able to, make a subscription plan, guys. I'm not going to charge a lot. All right, I'm not here to make $1 million. I am here to make $1 million, but not tomorrow, not today. But the charge will only be like if you went to the gym, guys, it's only like 10.99. I'm just going to charge 10.99, guys. That's, you know, um, I'm not going to be out here charging 100 and something dollars just for. There we go, guys. Look what we got here. Market is open. Let's see what we do. So it looks like we might be heading up. I will be getting, let's just go into one and see what happens, guys. I'm looking at, let's see what happens, fellas. Market is open, so let's see what happens, guys. I'm not getting in just yet. I want to be able to see the MACDs go above that signal line. So the MACD go above the signal line. I want to be able to see this 7 cross over this 21 and above this 50, guys. So if I do get in, it'll be down here. But sometimes I'm stubborn, fellas. So all right, so we are seeing on this 2 minute, on this 3 minute, we are seeing this spread below here. So we could be seeing a downside. Um, let's see what's going on the 5 minute. We are seeing a downside here. So I might get into some shorts, guys. I might get into some shorts. It just really depends on what happens in these next let's say 30 minutes. It just really depends on what happens here on the 1 minute, guys. It really does. I want to see this go above this 0 on that 1 minute, guys. I'm just changing it. Like I said, I can't really do much on here, guys. I can't really do much on this laptop. That's why I have to change in and out. But even still on my desktop, I do the same thing. But it really just depends on what happens here, guys. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can close above. Let's see if we can go above 545.25, then I'll get in somewhere down here. If not, then I'll just keep it here, guys. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. I will be getting in. Let's try to hit this 7 here, and I will get in. Let's try to hit this 7. I'll go ahead and get in early, guys. I'll go ahead and get in early if I can. All right. I'm just gonna wait, fellas. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna make no decision just yet. It looked like it did go up just. I'm just gonna wait, fellas. I'm not gonna do anything just yet. See what's going on. There's nothing on Webull, so I can't see nothing, no movement on Webull, just because this is futures, guys. So let's just see what happens here. I do want to see this 7 cross over this 21, guys, and I'll get in and see what happens, fellas. Let's check a look at this 5 real quick. We are below, the MACD levels are still below, so I don't know. It looks like we might be shorting, guys. It looks like we might be shorting. Let's look at the 15 minute. I want to, it bounced off this 50 here. We could be coming up, but I do see a big spread right here, guys. I see this huge spread right here. So that's to me, it's looking like we want to short. Let me look at the other ones. Yes. All right. Thanks for following me. Self-made. Thanks for the follow. Let's look at this 1 minute, guys. I want to see it hit this 7 and I'll enter for a long position, guys. I want to hit that 7 real quick. Let's hit that 7 real quick, guys, and see what happens. I'll go ahead and get in just in case. We could be seeing shorts here, though. That's what I'm seeing, though. I want to go ahead and take that, guys, if I can. If not, that's okay. I'm going to let this thing run just for a little bit. It looks like we might be moving up, guys, so let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and move that down just a little bit. I want to be able to reach this bottom down here, guys. I swear, man, on Sundays it's just so slow, guys. It's just so slow. I don't like trading. I don't like trading on the weekends, guys. I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm just gonna wait. This thing is way too slow to even make any kind of analysis, guys, but there we go. Aha. $4. $4, fellas. $4. All right. Now I'm gonna wait again, guys. It looks like we're looking at this 1 minute here. We do have this MACD. We do have some volume coming in. But if you're looking at let's look at the 5 minute. If you're looking at the 5 minute, we still are below this MACD levels, which to me indicates if the MACD cannot cross over the signal line, if they can't cross over that signal line, then we have a resistance up here somewhere. So I'm just gonna wait for that, guys. I'm not gonna make no moves just yet. I'm just gonna wait for it. Let's look at the 10 minute, guys. We do have this trend line here. Like I said, look at this 10 minute, guys. Look at this 10 minute. I will be getting into short if we do hit this resistance zone, and we do have if we do have a nice downfall or a nice red candle or couple of red candles to the downside, I will be getting into shorts, guys. So let's just see what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. This is the 1 minute here. So I guess as it goes down, we just come up, see what happens. If it does go into green, I'm getting out, guys. Got it. I got it. I got it, guys. I made $1 off of that trade. All right, guys. I'm gonna wait for another opportunity again. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm not gonna make no moves just yet. Let's see what happens. How come it's not moving? What's going on? Okay, there you go. You see this wick right here, guys? This wick is telling me something right now. We could be coming back down here, guys. I have no clue. I'm not a guru, so let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens, fellas. Let's look at this 10 minute. Like I said, I do want to see some shorts, guys. I do want to see some shorts. So we might hit, we might be able to hit resistance up here, guys. This wick right here. I'm gonna at least put it halfway. So we are seeing something here. Let's take this line here. This is just for references. You don't go based off of this, guys. Don't ever go based off trend lines or fair value gaps or zones or whatnot. Just read your technicals, and based off of what's going on with technicals, then you make a decision, guys. Don't just do it because, oh, here's a trend line and I'm just going to get in because I think there's going to be a bounce. You just wait to see what action is doing and then respond. Then take action, guys. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome Reina. Reina 0427. Felix. I see y'all. I see everyone. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna wait here, fellas. There's really nothing going on. There's really nothing going on right now, so I'm just gonna wait, guys. But I am gonna keep my eye out on that 3 minute though. Let's see what happens on this. I want to wait for this 1 minute. I wanted to come back and hit this 50, possibly go up. Let's look at this 10 minute again. Okay, so we could be coming up right now. So let's go ahead and make a decision. I wanted to come back down here. somewhere down here, and then I'll get in. If it does, if it don't, that's okay. You want to come in here, guys, and you want to make a trade and get on out. Make a trade and get on out. Scalp it. It's not really moving that much, fellas. So there's no point in waiting for a TP or anything like that, guys. Investing self DMV. Thanks for the follow, brother. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm not seeing anything just yet. And I think, okay, I thought my mouse just, all right, guys. So I'm just gonna wait, guys. I want to see if we can get get a bounce off this 7 on the 3 minute and see what happens, guys. I want to see the Mac. I want to see these MACD levels go above this 0 on the 3 minute, guys. That's what I want to see. You got to pay attention to all time frames, guys. All time frames. I want to see it come back to this 50. See what happens. If we go below this 50, guys, uh, then we really need to be careful. But let's see what happens, fellas. I'm watching it. I'm watching it, guys. I'm watching it. I'm gonna wait. Watch that 3. We still are below the MACD levels, guys. So we're still going to short. It's going to be shorted. This stuff is going to come back down, guys. But I want to see if this MACD goes closer to the 0, so that way we can get a long position in, guys. That's what I want to see, fellas. I might get it early, but I'm looking at this wick right now, and I'm seeing that this can possibly come back down here. So let's just wait and see what happens, guys. We do have a zone right here, so I might just wait here. Look at this zone right here, guys. Look at this zone right here. Look at it coming back down. Let's look at this 1 minute, guys. See what's going on. Okay, now I want to see the stochastics come above. Like I said, right now, the 1 minute, I want to see it go above this that 50, guys. I want to see a really big push above that 50, and then I'll go long positions. If not, I'm just gonna keep dreaming right now. I'm just gonna keep dreaming. So let's see what happens, fellas. I want to see this. This is a 3 minute, guys. I want to see it come closer to this 0 on the MACDs, and then come above it. So let's just see what happens, guys. Let's watch this 10. All right, we're getting here. I just want to see what happens right here, guys. If this goes above and touches that signal line and doesn't do anything, and we get a volume on the upside on this MACD levels, then I will be going long positions and seeing if we can cross over this zone here. That's on the 10 minute, guys. So let's see what happens on this 1 minute, guys. I want to see the stochastics cross over on the 10 minute heading upwards. I want to see the stochastics crossing, or the stochastics heading upward, guys. I'm trading MNQ, guys. I'm trading MNQ. Sorry about that. Here it is. Let me change this. Let me change this to there we go. And let me change it to give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. 1 second. There we go. All right, fellas, I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm not gonna make no moves yet. Let's see what happens, guys. Oh, my phone's dying. Where's my phone? Damn it. Everything's just dying. I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm not gonna make no movements just yet. All right. Oh my gosh, really? Sorry, guys. Um, guys, the internet is gonna be bad here probably for like I don't know for how long, but if it keeps doing that, I'm just gonna get off, guys, because um it's just not working out for me, guys. Damn it. I'm just gonna wait, fellas. I'm not gonna make no sudden movements just yet. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this 3 minute to come back up, guys. I wanted to come back up here and see what happens with this trend line. See what happens, fellas. See what happens, guys. Let's give me 1 second. I'll be right back, fellas. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I just gotta get my charger real quick. One second, fellas. All right, guys. I'm coming back. Give me 1 second. Get myself situated here. Ugh. All right. See what we do, fellas. All right, guys. Sorry about that. See what we do, fellas. All right, guys. So I'm watching these. Let me watch this. All right. So let's go to. All right. So we're watching this 10 minute here. We are coming back down. I want to see this thing come back down to this zone here. Um, let's see what happens. So we might be able to. Okay, there we go. Here we go, guys. I'm not going to make any trades just yet. I want to go long. I'm more comfortable with going longs, guys, but I'm not seeing no longs just yet. But on the 10 minute, we are coming back down to the zone, possibly taking all these wicks out. So it just depends on what happens with the stochastics on the 10 minute from what I'm seeing right now. So I might set an entry right here in this zone, guys, just to see. I might set an entry, but as of right now, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if there's any bounce down here. I'm gonna wait for a bounce, guys. See what happens on the downside. Let's look at this 3 minute, guys. All right, so I want to see the MACDs be above this positive zero, guys. That's what I want to see. I want to see it get closer to this positive zero with more volume to the upside. Hold on. Clark, what am I trading? I'm trading MNQs, guys. MNQs, guys. I'm trading MNQs. I'm gonna bring this thing down. So I'm gonna wait, guys. I want to see the MACDs go get closer to this zero to the positive side. I want to see volume up. I want to see stochastics come back down and possibly reverse. I want to look for a reversal, guys. That's what I want to find. I want to find a reversal. I don't want to catch this these shorts just yet. I want to catch some longs. Trading on Sunday, baby. We got to get it. I'm already up an amazing $5, guys. That's the $5 I did not have. I could buy me like a I can buy me like a cheeseburger or something right now, guys. Cheeseburger, yeah. Big boy, thanks for the follow. I'm not gonna place no trades just yet, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a reversal. See if we can get a reversal. If you're looking at the MACDs, I want to see on the MACDs, I want to see this MACD cross over the signal line. I want to see less volume on the downside, and I want to start seeing more volume to the upside, guys. So I'm just waiting, fellas. I'm waiting, fellas. Sorry. I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm not gonna make no sudden movements. Well, I'm just gonna wait, fellas. All right. Let's see what we do, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Have my face all on the screen. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's go to the 5 minute. I'm watching the zone right here. Let's watch the 10 minute. Let's watch this zone here, guys. Let's watch this zone. Looks like if the 7 and the 21 goes below this 50 here on the 10 minute, and this thing comes back up, and the 7 and that 21 is still below the 50 while it's up here, then I'm going to short this zone here, guys. I'm going to short this zone. Pay attention to all time frames, guys. Look, we're possibly going to this 50. There's a zone right here on the 30 minute. Let's look at the 60 minute, guys. Boom. That's 60 on the 60 minute. The 50 on the 30 is this 21 on the 60. See that? We got a trend line right here. You have to pay attention to all time frames. You have to pay attention to everything, guys. Let's go back to this 1 minute, fellas. You can possibly just short it here then. But if we enter a short, I want to enter a short right here. If we enter a short, it's going to be right here, guys. If I enter a short, it's going to be right there. Go back to that 1 minute, guys. I'm going to wait for this. If it comes back up to the 7, guys, I'm going to get in and I'm going to go into short positions, guys. Because I'm looking at this 3 right here. If I'm looking at the 3, we still are below the here. We're having a buildup of a volume here. We do have this crossover between the MACD and the signal line. If you're looking at the stochastics, those stochastics are heading to the downside. If you're looking at this 3 minute trend line, we do have a trend line right here. We have a zone right here. We have resistance right here. You have to look at everything, fellas. If it comes back up to the 7, I'm going to be shorting it, okay? Otherwise, we can just go ahead and let's go ahead and just try to short it right now, see what happens. I'm going to wait for it to come back up. If it pops back up just a little bit, I'm going to wait for it, guys. There we go. I'm up $6.50, fellas. $6.50, guys. All right, I'm gonna wait for it to come back up to the 7, and will be shorting it again. And the only reason is for that is because on the 5, we're coming back down to the zone, guys. Coming back down to the zone, and I want to see it take out these wicks down here on the downside, guys. So let's just wait for a movement back up here to the 7. I'm trading him in Q, brother. I'm trading him in Q. I want to see it come back to the 7 up here and then see what happens from there, guys. This is just based off of technicals, guys. I'm not doing anything fancy, and I'm just trading based off of what I learned on my own. Just watching, you know, countless hours of videos and trading for the past 4 years. I mean, this stuff it's simple. Once you start getting the technical aspect of this stuff, guys, technical analysis, guys, that's you know, my mentor tells me that I trade like someone that trades out of Goldman Sachs. So, let's see what happens right here, guys. I want to see this thing keep flushing to this downside. Look at this. We have this huge wick down here. But if I do short, this is a very bad spot to short, guys. Like, if you're looking at higher time frames, like if it was a lot of volatility right now and this did come up, this would be a very bad position because this is like in the middle of the range. But I want to see what happens when it comes up to here. I want to see what happens when it comes down to here. See if we can get a bounce off of this. Looking at the 30, coming back to this 50. See if we can get a bounce off of this and coming back up. I don't know, guys. I'm not a guru. I just trade off of technicals. So let's see what happens, guys. We did hit that 7. Let's see. Let's get a sell order right here, guys. Got it. Got it, guys. I'm at $11. I'm $11 deep, guys. The $11 I did not have. That's a mill right there, guys. That's a full Whopper. Or not a Whopper. Yeah, that's a full Whopper. A good Whopper meal. That's a good Big Mac too. And and a side of fries. All right, guys. So waiting for this 7. Let's see what happens. Um, let's see, guys. Let me look at this 3 minutes, see how everything is going. If it's going smoothly, that's good. If not, I do have a sell order here at this 7. And let's see what happens, fellas. I do have a sell order at that 7. If it does come up, I want to see it come up to this 50 and push on down, guys. We do have a zone right here. Let me just mark it. We do have a zone here. So it can always come up there, guys. Let's see what happens, fellas. I like to get out early, guys. I really do. I don't want to stay in there for a long periods of time. That's not me, guys. That's just the way I trade. 7 again, or possibly this 21 and see what happens. We can go to the downside, guys, if we can keep flushing. So I'm going to go ahead and get in. We might make some money off of this. We might not, because this might be the bottom of the range. So this might be the bottom of the range, guys. So I don't know. If I do see anything, any reversal, I want to see it on this, on the 3 minute. I want to see it on the 3 minute, guys, or on the 5. If I do see any kind of reversal, guys, to the upside. Jeez, my phone suck, guys. I want to see it come to this 7 and see what we can do at this 7. See if we can get a bounce off of here or a bounce off of this zone here, guys. Look at this 3 minute. Let's go to the 10 minute, guys. See what we're seeing right now. I want to see it come back down to this zone here. We did touch this area right here, so let's see what happens, guys. This is very bad. Trading at this volatility is not cool. That's why I don't trade this stuff, guys, especially to like right now. But it's all right. Just making little bucks here and there. See if it comes back to the 7 or this 50. If it comes back to this 50, then I'm just going to keep holding and see what happens there. I don't think we're at bottom of range yet. We do have this big opening right here. We shouldn't be at the bottom of the range yet. We should be coming back down to this zone here, or at least coming back up here and then flushing down to here. Mohammed, thanks for following me, brother. So I want to see this stuff still flush, guys. I really do. So this would be a top of the range, guys. So I want to see it. Let's see what happens right here. I don't want it to hold right there, guys. I want it to flush on down. If it does hit my if it does hit my break even, guys, I'm getting out and I'm gonna get into a better entry. That would be up to here, since this was the last resistance zone. But if it's not, then I'll just wait. Thanks for following me, brother. Let's see what happens, guys. I want to see it. I want to see this. See if this zone is stays there. See if we can make a good resistance there, guys. If not, I want to look for the next resistance zone right here. We might come back to the 50, guys, on the 10 minute, and then get a pullback down. But who knows, guys? I'm just gonna wait. This is MNQ, fellas. This futures. I'm gonna pull this back up to here. So this is not valid anymore. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna hold this, guys. I'm still seeing MACD's levels down here. I'm still seeing the stochastic still facing to the downside. We do have the spacing here. We still have volume down here, so I'm just gonna hold, guys. I know this is bottom of this range here, but I still can see this thing coming down. See what we do, guys. Let's look at the 30 minutes, see what we got going on here. All right, so we do have the stochastic still coming down. The 15 minute we have the MACDs, man. This is a huge spread right here, guys. This is why I'm still going to be in this for a bit, guys. HNS. What about it? I'm just going to wait, fellas. No, this is my own account, guys. I'm going to wait for this thing to drop. What I'm looking, say your own money. Should I have more downside? What do you mean for this here? For MNQs or what are you talking about, brother? I'm still holding this to the downside, guys. Like I said before, look at this opening between the MACDs and the signal line. Look at this volume here on this histogram. If you're watching the stochastics as well, you'll see that we are facing down still, which is why I'm still in. But I caught it at its bottom. So let's see. Let's look at the 3 minute. So it did reach up to this 21. It did not touch my sell order. It did not touch this sell order, guys. So I'm just gonna wait, see what happens. So I guess what I'm seeing right now, this would be a good resistance zone right here, right there. And if it can't pass this right there, then I would short it. And that only depends on whether the MACD is gonna cross over the signal line, guys. So if you're looking at if we're looking at the, no, not the 30. If you're looking at the 10 minute, guys, I want to see it come back down here and take out all these wicks. I want it to take out all these wicks, guys. Look at the 10 minute. We're below the MACD and we're below this histogram here on the negative side. I want to still see it keep dropping. So I'll probably place an order right here. So let's see what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. Let's see if my analysis is right. I want to see it come back down to this 50 here on the 30 minute, guys. And it's not just EMAs, guys. You'll have to pay attention to everything else simultaneously. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's look at the 5 minute. Okay, let's look at the 10 minute. I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm not I'm not gonna make any more moves. I want to see this thing keep coming back down, at least to this level down here, guys. I want to see it come back down here. It's what I'm seeing right here off of this MACD. I'm seeing it right here. Just as long as we don't get no massive push up, I think we'll be down. I think we'll be all right. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's going on, guys. We do have a bounce off of here, so let's see if we can keep this momentum going, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good flush down here to the downside, guys. It really depends on this MACD right here. See what happens here. We need this MACD to be below this zero, though, this entire time. It needs to be below. It cannot go above that zero. If it does, then I'm gonna have to change I'm gonna probably have to change direction, guys. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, the boy. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off just in case. I'm not gonna risk too much. Andy Ramirez, what's going on, brother? So let's see what's going on, fellas. Let's just wait. Let's just see if I can get an opportunity to make some money off this. I want to see it go to the downside, guys. And if there's anything that I'm missing, fellas, if y'all see anything on here, just let me know. All right? This is all good vibes here. There's no need to be rude or anything or tell me how to trade or however that is. Just let me know if you see anything. If there's any traders on here, uh, it would be nice and go ahead and you can put down your insights in the chat and let's compare and see what y'all are seeing based off of technicals or anything else from what y'all are thinking. We this is a family, guys. We have to help each other out. All right, guys, so I'm gonna keep on holding. Let's see what happens. I still do see a downside to this, especially on the 10 minute. Right here on the 10 minute, it did go below this zero, so it can come all the way up here, bounce off of this zone here or this trend line up here, and we can still keep coming down. That's what I'm seeing as of right now, guys. So I'm still gonna hold it. Still gonna hold this, guys. I'm a holder, guys. I'm a holder. Well, right now I am. Now, if the volatility was higher on this, I would not be holding this, guys, at all. I would be just getting in and getting out, scalping this stuff, making at least $300. If I can make $300, guys, I would try my best to get. I wouldn't say as close to it, but I'll try my best on whatever I see. If I see a good setup, then I'll stay in it. If not, then just pulled up your charts. You have the 5 minute 200 at that 19, at another level below that. Nice, brother. Nice. Pulling up the charts already. All right, do we have any more traders pulling up charts, guys? Come on, guys. This is a family. We have to we have to see what's we have to share the live, guys. Share the live with other traders. Let's get to it. Let's see what happens, fellas. All right, let's look at the 5 minute, guys. That was a 1 minute, brother. Sorry about that. Um, I have the 50 here, the 21 and the 7. So let's see what happens, guys. It looks like it does want to pull back up, but looking at this chart here on this 10 minute, yeah, we can possibly come up here. And I probably did get the bottom down here at the range, but I'm gonna keep on holding this because I'm still seeing this coming back down, guys. Look at that on the 15 minute, guys. I'm gonna wait for this level here and I'll get into this one. I'm gonna get up here, guys. I'm gonna get up to here. I'm gonna wait for it to come back up here, guys. All right, guys. Hmm, Where is this thing at? Where is it at? Let's look at this 10 minute real quick. I am seeing a lot of volume down here though in the 15. Let's look at this 30 right quick though. Looks like we are coming down. I'm gonna follow this trend line here and I'm gonna wait to see if we can hit this 50 again on the 30 minute. I'm just gonna hold it for right now, guys. I'm not gonna do anything else. Oh gosh. All right, fellas, let's see what we do. I'm just gonna hold on to this, guys. I'm not going anywhere. It is getting dark. I need to have some dinner, guys. Yeah, I know, right? I don't trade on Sunday though. This is actually, I'd say this is maybe the second time I've traded. I think maybe it could be the first. I don't remember, but I think I was up one day all night. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, this is the second time. This is the second time, guys. I don't usually trade on Sundays, so I don't. My stuff is from Monday through Friday, 9:15 till 11. That's it. Or to 10:55. That's it. Thanks for the follow, Kim. Frosty. Appreciate it, brother. So, all right, guys. So what I'm seeing is right now, we got this 15-minute, we got this trend line, we have this zone here, we have another zone here, which either one could be resistance or support. We do have the MACDs, we have no crossovers yet. The volume kind of a little bit did come off just here, um, but it looks like we're still facing to the downside. Let's look at the higher time frame, see what's going on. I want to see this hit this 50 and possibly get a bounce move to the upside, passing this 55 3.25 level. So let's see what happens, guys. There's really not much going on. It is a 3 minute. We hit that 50, so hopefully we can just get a bounce off of that 50 to the downside and take out these wicks. Take out these wicks down here and come into this zone and possibly even past this zone right down here. So, another one right here. See what's going on, fellas. So on this 3 minute, we still are below this this zero. I want to see the MACDs go below the signal line if we truly are going to keep going down. If not, then I will catch a long position down here. If it's still like this, guys, I'll catch a long position. So this is the high zone right here. All right, guys, let's see what happens here. Let's move this up here, move it up here. See what happens, guys. I'm not gonna get out just yet. I'm gonna wait. I might have to wait here all night in order for this to actually work. And I'm not going to do that, guys. So I'm going to call it around 7:30. I'll get off and see what happens. Or if I get into profits, then I'll just get off. But I do want to see that downside being taken out. So, but yeah, guys. Um, let's see what's going on, fellas. Let's look at it. It's not really much going on right now. So, all right, come on. You can drop. I want to see this 7 go below this 21 here and keep on dropping. If it can do that and be below this 50, then that would be nice. So let's see what happens, fellas. What up, Steven? Welcome, 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 everyone. I swear, so I got like clutch dust in my eye, and I got infected, and now it's like blurry. So I don't think it's gonna heal. I don't think I'm gonna get my 20/20 vision back. It sucks. A what? Favorite pair? Is that what you're saying, Kim? Frosty, Mr. Frosty. Favorite pair? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by favorite pair, brother? Favorite pair. Are you talking about to trade? Um, Now if you're talking about, I only trade M and Qs. I only trade M and Qs, brother. If I do trade M and Qs, I will trade MES, and I will try to hedge my positions if that's what you're getting to. Um, or I would look at M and Q and I would look at QQQ and I would possibly see what's running up the market. So let's say if I'm watching M and Q and I'm watching QQQ and then I see that I got to see like what's moving the market. Is it Nvidia? Is it Apple? Um, and then I look at that stock and then I figure out, well, what the technicals on that stock doing. And then I will base off my trading based off of the stock instead of the futures. So that way I can figure out, well, which one's running up and which one's about to have a reversal. And then I'll get into that position as soon as I see those technicals go a certain level. All right, guys. So this is so slow. This is my second time trading this on Sunday, guys. So it's really so. I might have to be on. I'm gonna be here till 7:30 at least, and I'm out. But anyways, we still are on this bottom side. We are. It looks like it might come back up. We might hit this level here, and we might come down. Um, so there's really no telling. It's not really moving well, so I can't tell. So yeah, that possibly could have been the bottom already. So that possibly could have been the bottom. Let's see what happens at this 50 right here. On this 5 minute. Let's see what happens at this 50 on the 5 minute. We are coming back to this zone, so. I'm gonna wait till this 50, guys. I'm gonna see what happens at this level up here. If I see anything up here or any kind of reversal, I will be getting into one more position up here and seeing if my break even comes up, and then I'll just make my decision based off of what am I. Skip that, it's going to keep going up. I'll see in a minute. I'll see what's going on. Let me see. Let's go look at this one. Yeah, I can see it going up. I can see it going up to here, but I really don't know. I honestly don't know. We do have this spacing between the MACD levels. We do have the stochastics arc facing down. Um, I just want to see what happens once it gets to that level, guys. Besides, this is just one MNQ, guys. This is not going to affect me at all. So I'm going to hold this position, guys. See what happens, fellas. Let's see what happens. I will be getting off here shortly, guys. Let's say at 7:30. Let's call it at 7:30. I already been on here for about, how long have I been up here? For about an hour, almost 2 hours, guys. Almost 2 hours. Let's move this one up. Let's look at this 3. So we got this 50 here. I want to see it. I want to see it stay below this general area here. If it stays below here, then we should be fine. If not, I'll just make a decision whether I want to get out or not. I just don't want to see this thing keep going up on the positive sides on this MACD. It's not moving enough to for me to even make a decision. So that's 15, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding this, fellas. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna keep holding this. Especially looking at this 15. Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding it. I'm gonna wait for this general area here and I'll make a decision whether I'll stay in or not or start adding some more contracts to this. Oh man, it's taking forever, guys. See what we do. I'll go ahead and remove that. I'm gonna keep this here on this 15 minute. I'm gonna wait till it comes up to this trend line, guys. Let's look at this 20. Let's look at this 30, guys. I'm just gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna hold this, guys. I'm not going anywhere just yet. This is not going to affect me at all. I'll get in up here, guys. I'm going to get in up here. I'll put a second contract up here. I'm going to put a second contract up here, guys. Let's keep an eye on this 15, though. I'm going to put a second contract up here, guys. Let's see. Once I see this MACD's cross over and head down to downside, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get into a I'm gonna go ahead and get into a short position, another short position, guys. Wait, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait one on the 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna look for a reversal, and I'm gonna put my. I'm gonna wait for that reversal, and then I'm gonna put a contract there and see if I can uh, break even. And if I see that it runs down, if it does run down, then I'm just gonna hold that one as well. And I will see that when the MACDs cross over the signal and the stochastics actually cross over as well. I'm not getting in just yet, guys. I'm not going to get in just yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till it gets to this zone right here. I'm going to wait till it gets to this zone, guys. Then I'm going to look for a reversal on the 1 minute when the MACD crosses over the signal and the stochastics are pointing to the downside, guys. I'm going to hedge this position here in a minute as well with ES. I'm waiting. Let's go look at the 3 minute. I'm going to wait, guys. I'm going to wait, guys. I'm not going to make no movements just yet. All right, we're getting there, guys. See what happens. See what happens, guys. All right, guys, I'm just gonna wait. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm just gonna wait, fellas. Let's look at this 60 minute right here. We are coming up. Oh, we're gonna make a new time highs, huh? All right, so I'm gonna wait for a reversal, see if we can get it, guys. I'm not going to enter just yet. I want to see this MACD cross over the signal line, and I want to see the stochastics pointing down. I'm not even paying attention to TNS. I got so much stuff here. On a 24 hour, I can go on a daily. We're coming up to here, possibly. I just want to see what happens. Yeah, I know. There's no 24, is there? Where's the 24 hour? There's no 24 hour. Oh, you hate the daily? Yeah, no. What about the weekly? Look at that. That's the weekly. Look at this massive, massive. Yeah, this is NinjaTrader, brother. This we don't have a 24 here. It's only 1 through 60, and we got the daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly, and you have seconds. So yeah, we have the seconds, man. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put two more contracts here in this zone here. Actually, I'm gonna wait till this 1 minute though. When I see a reversal here, then I'll just get in. When I see a reversal on this 1 minute, I'll get in. And that's when I'll see this 1 minute. Once this 1 minute crosses over, or this the MACD crosses over the signal line, and I see the stochastics uh doing the same thing, then I'll get into some shorts and I'll add two more contracts to this one. That way my break even can come up, and then see what happens. I just want to see what happens here, if it either holds it or not. I had two positions here. Break even comes up. We come back down. I break even and then get out and then head up to the upside, guys. Possibly. Just depending on what happened on 1 minute. All right, guys, I got about 10 minutes. I'll be getting off. I might be getting on later on, who knows, but it just really just depends on what happens. Let's see what happens here, guys. I'm just gonna wait. All right, we're in this zone right here, guys. I might get in here in a minute. We're in this zone. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm gonna get into two contracts here. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm gonna wait, guys. I'm gonna wait. If we can get just a little bit higher, at least to this zone right here, then I'll go ahead and get in and I'll put a stop loss up here. But that's like a big spread right there. So let's check out that 1 minute again. All right. Let's see what happens. I want to see this MACD cross over. Once they do, then I will be getting into two short positions here. Let's just see what happens, guys. Oh gosh, my neck. See what happens. What did it say? Bro la cura de la. All right, guys, I'm about to get into some short positions here in a minute. What I want to see is a full blast to the downside, guys. I want to see a nice big red candle, at least to this, coming back down to this 50. I want to see the 7 crossing over this 21, and I want to see it coming back down. Alejandro, I see you, brother. See what happens, guys. We are seeing if you're looking at the stochastics right now, they're about to cross over. Either they're about to cross over or we're about to get a really big bounce up. So let's just see what happens, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set two there. And I'll put a stop loss way up here, guys. All right, guys, I got about, let's say, 7 more minutes, and then I'll be heading off. It looks like I might be breaking even, guys, so it's all right. It was all right. This trader was all right. Not too bad. We might come back up again, hit this area, this zone here, and then come back down on this 15-minute, guys. So, let's see if we're bouncing off the 7. Yeah, we're bounced off the 7. See what happens, guys. All right, guys, I got about 5 minutes and then I'll be off. I'll be getting off, guys. Got 5 minutes, fellas. Hmm. I want to see it come back down to the 7, though. It might just come back up here. I'm gonna wait for it, guys. Come back down here. In here, guys. We have this trend line. We have the MACDs has crossed over the not the MACDs, the EMAs, the 7 and the 21. They've crossed over here. I want to see a pullback to this 50. I want to see a pullback to this 50, guys. And I want to be able to see on the stochastics. Uh, I want to see a pullback on the MACDs. I want to see it touch the signal line. Could be possibly up here and then come back down. That's what I'm seeing right now. So let's see what happens, guys. 3 minute. Let's look at the 2 minute. All right, guys, I got 1 more minute. About to get off. Um, let's see what we do, guys. Looking at this 15, we do come back. We hit this signal line. It could be up here, which looks like let's see, this region here. So either we could have a bounce off, either a breakout, a fake out, or we could just or stick to this trend line here and come back down, or we can come back up here. There's a lot of scenarios that can go with this. So just be careful, guys. I'm gonna be in this trade until then, but I will be getting off. I might get on later on to do a little bit more trading, um, but yeah. Um, all right, guys. Thanks for joining. I will be back possibly tomorrow, and if I do, it'll be at 9:15, and then I will start trading possibly for like 30 minutes, and then I'm getting off. But if I do, you'll find me tomorrow morning. All right, fellas.